Hi. So yesterday I talked about the idea of living the scriptures, letting the scriptures come alive in your life and your speech and your behavior and your attitude, all of it. Well, today I want to just look at a couple things about ethics and some things that I want to challenge you on. Ethics are good to follow. Regardless of where you are in life, it's good to be ethical. The problem is that sometimes life is not ethical. People are not ethical. So I just want to give you a couple thoughts just to think about today. The first one is, before you speak, learn to listen. Why is that so important? Because one of the things that I've realized is that when you listen, you get to hear what the person is actually saying. And sometimes what we do is that we don't listen. We don't listen to what they're saying. We don't hear it all. And I think that before we speak, we need to learn to ask questions to help clarify thoughts, to help clarify speech. It's beneficial. Then, when you do speak, you'll have wisdom. You'll have understanding. Another ethic to follow is, before you write, think. That's a hard one sometimes, it seems, in our culture. People write and they don't think. You see it all the time. You see it mostly on the internet. Well, what I'm saying is, before you write it, think about it. After all, say it, forget it, write it, regret it. And that's a reality. And so what we need to learn to do is engage the brain before we start writing it. Maybe it doesn't need to be said. A friend of mine responded to something that I had written, and he responded with two thoughts. And the next day I saw they were gone, and I called him on it. I asked him, I said, "What happened to your comments?" He said, "Oh, I thought afterwards they were a little snarky." That's how he said it. And so he removed them. How about, before you quit, why don't you try? Yeah, it's sad, that some people quit before they even start. They look at an obstacle in front of them and they say, "It's too large, it's too big, I can't do it." Some people do that with age. They think, "Well, I'm too old, I can't do that." I'm looking forward to doing new things in my age. I'm excited about it. Why? Well, because I've never been this age before, and I look around and I look at people my age and I'm going, I don't want to live that way. I want to go climb mountains. I want to go ride another motorcycle ride, or ride my bicycle across the Erie Canal in New York, or ride from here to Washington, D.C. It's a great ride. The C&O Canal is awesome. So yeah, the last thing, before you die, live. Yeah, before you die, live. Don't give up. Hey, it's life, and God has called us to live it to its fullest. Think about that today, would you? Hey, until next time, God bless.